In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on November 29, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Lipscomb versus Chattanooga. The Chattanooga Mocs and the Lipscomb Bisons meet in college basketball action from the Allen Arena in an eagerly anticipated college basketball matchup. The Chattanooga Mocs and the Lipscomb Bisons are set to clash at the Allen Arena this Wednesday afternoon. Both teams, each with 5 wins under their belt, are vying for that elusive 6th victory, intensifying the stakes of this intriguing contest. Chattanooga enters the game with a commendable season record, showcasing their prowess and their recent commanding triumph. Despite conceding a mere 56 points to Southeast Missouri State in their last outing, the Mocs found themselves on the losing end by 16 points. Honor Huff exhibited an impressive performance, contributing 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. With 4 different players notching at least 11 points, Chattanooga has demonstrated offensive depth. Currently, the Mocs maintain an average of 76.5 points while allowing 64 points per game on the defensive end. The team's offensive ranking stands at 158, contrasting with their 58th defensive ranking. As they prepare to face Lipscomb, their defense will need to rise to the occasion for a successful outcome. On the other side of the court, Lipscomb is coming off an 85-point display against Wofford, showcasing their offensive prowess. Joe Anderson spearheaded the charge with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist, joined by 4 other players who contributed at least 12 points each. Lipscomb's season average is an impressive 84.5 points, with their defense allowing an average of 77 points per game. Their offensive ranking is an impressive 37th. However, facing a formidable defensive team like Chattanooga, Lipscomb acknowledges the need for a robust defensive performance to secure victory. While Chattanooga deserves recognition for their achievements this season, Lipscomb has demonstrated an elevated level of play on their home turf. In the grand scheme of things, the Bisons may prove to be too formidable for Chattanooga to overcome, so the Lipscomb Bisons to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The crux of this game hinges on the clash between the Lipscomb offense and the Chattanooga defense. Lipscomb, with an average of 84.5 points, is poised to exploit their ability to accelerate the pace against any opponent. However, Chattanooga's defense, which concedes only 64 points per game, presents a significant challenge. Anticipating a high-scoring affair, Lipscomb is likely to rack up points, but their defense, allowing an average of 77 points, may face difficulties in containing Chattanooga. As a result, we predict an abundance of scoring opportunities. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Army versus Central Connecticut. On Wednesday afternoon, basketball enthusiasts will witness an intriguing clash between the Central Connecticut Blue Devils and the Army Black Knights at Crystal Arena in West Point, New York. The game is poised to be a critical encounter, given the recent struggles of both teams in the early stages of the season. Central Connecticut finds itself grappling with a 1-4 record, having faced setbacks in 4 of its first 5 games. Meanwhile, Army's start to the season has been even more challenging, with 6 consecutive losses. In their most recent outing, the Blue Devils suffered a resounding defeat at the hands of UMass, concluding with a lopsided score of 89-60. The game saw Central Connecticut trailing 39-27 at halftime, only to concede a staggering 50 points in the second half. The team struggled both offensively, shooting at a 34% accuracy from the field and on the boards, finishing with a discouraging -11 rebounding margin. Despite a valiant effort, Central Connecticut is yet to secure a Division I win this season, with their last 2 games yielding scores of 63 and 60 points. Their overall season statistics indicate an average scoring of 72 points per game, 33.8 rebounds per game, and 15.6 assists per game. However, the Blue Devils have been allowing an average of 71 points against per game. Key player Alan Jean Rose has been a standout performer, averaging 16 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. The Army Black Knights, on the other hand, have faced a winless start to the season, with their most recent defeat coming at the hands of Binghamton, finishing 75-68. Despite a commendable second-half performance where they scored 43 points, Army couldn't overcome the deficit created by a lackluster first-half display of 25 points. Shooting at 40% from the field and sinking 10 three-pointers, the Black Knights showcased potential but fell short. With an average scoring of 58 points per game, 33.7 rebounds per game, and 11.7 assists per game, Army has struggled to find consistency on the offensive end. Key player Ryan Curry, averaging 11 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game, has been a bright spot for the team. Despite the struggles of both teams, the Army Black Knights hold a slight advantage at home and boast a 3-3 against the spread record, surpassing Central Connecticut's 1-3 against the spread record. The decision to back the Army Black Knights as favorites is based on their home advantage and a more favorable against the spread record. Should they fail to secure a victory in this matchup, it could signal a challenging season ahead for Army. With the spread set at just a bucket, the Army Black Knights to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Delving into the statistical analysis, the Central Connecticut Blue Devils exhibit an offensive prowess, averaging 72 points on 44.5% shooting. Alan Jean Rose leads the charge with 16 points per game, complemented by Jaden Brown's 11 points and 3.5 rebounds. However, their three-point shooting at 26.9% and free throw percentage at 69.8% leave room for improvement. Defensively, they allow opponents to shoot at a 47% clip and surrender an average of 71 points per game. In contrast, the Army Black Knights face offensive challenges, averaging 58 points on 36% shooting. Ryan Curry's contributions of 11 points and 1.8 assists per game stand out. But the team's struggles are evident in their shooting percentages, 28.4% from beyond the arc and 51.1% from the free throw line. Defensively, they allow opponents to shoot at 47.5% and concede an average of 67 points per game. As for the total pick, the projection leans toward the under, indicating that the combined score of the game is expected to be lower than the set total. Both teams' offensive struggles and the potential for a closely contested matchup contribute to the prediction of a lower scoring game. The final score will fall short of the set total line. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Joseph's versus Villanova. In a thrilling clash on the hardwood, two powerhouse programs hailing from the illustrious Big Five of the city of brotherly love are set to go head-to-head. This captivating showdown features a member of the Atlantic 10, the St. Joseph's Hawks, squaring off against the formidable number 18 Villanova Wildcats from the Big East. The stage is set for an intense battle as St. Joseph's, fresh off a 64-55 home win over Sacred Heart, hits the road for a crosstown face-off against Villanova on Wednesday night. Although St. Joseph's secured the victory in their previous contest, they fell short of covering the line as a 10.5-point favorite. Villanova, currently riding a wave of momentum with 4 impressive consecutive wins, displayed their prowess in a commanding 79-63 victory over Memphis in the battle for Atlanta's championship game. The Wildcats, boasting an all-time series advantage of 43-24 against the Hawks and claiming victory in the last 10 meetings, are eager to defend their home turf. Notably, their most recent encounter resulted in a 71-64 road win on December 17, 2022. Although they failed to cover the line as a 12-point favorite, the Wildcats seem to have found their rhythm, securing notable wins against North Carolina and Memphis in their last 2 outings. With a season average of 78 points and a solid defense allowing 64 points per game, Villanova is a force to be reckoned with. However, St. Joseph's, buoyed by a staunch defense that limited Sacred Heart to 55 points in their previous game, is poised to apply significant pressure on Villanova's offense. Eric Reynolds, too, averaging an impressive 16 points, adds to the Hawks' offensive firepower. While Villanova excels in offensive efficiency, effective field goal percentage, and free throw shooting, St. Joseph's prides itself on a fast-paced game, ranking 112th in adjusted tempo. Despite the Wildcats' defensive strength inside, St. St. Joseph's has demonstrated their ability to capitalize on three-point opportunities, as witnessed in their challenging encounter with Kentucky at Rupp Arena. As for the betting perspective, the Hawks are seen as formidable underdogs capable of keeping the game within single digits, especially considering Villanova's previous stumble against Penn. The St. Joseph's Hawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams have shown a penchant for the under, with St. Joseph's witnessing the under hitting in 4 of their 6 games this season. Villanova, on the other hand, has gone over the number in 4 of their 7 games. The defenses on both sides have played a pivotal role in their successes, with the slower pace of play and a likelihood of missed shots suggesting that the under is a strong proposition in this Big 5 matchup. Expect a closely contested battle where both defenses shine. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.